I'm gonna be updating this marble surround on my mom's fireplace. Now, it's just a bit dated. It's that beige kind of marble. So I have a really inexpensive makeover using these peel and stick tiles. So no power tools needed, no tiling experience needed at all. And look, doesn't that look like a real marble tile? Like, isn't this beautiful? It looks like a real marble tile, but it's actually a sticker. This is a great option if you're looking to replace your fireplace surround, but you don't want to spend the money or you don't have the power tools to actually replace the marble. Let's go.
Start off by cleaning the marble. You want to make sure that it has a clean surface so that it actually sticks really well. I'm just using a regular household cleaner and a paper towel. I cut the first tile, and doesn't it look awesome? Let me show you how to do this step by step.
Okay, so the way I'm gonna measure where to actually cut this is that I line my tile up here, okay? And then actually do it on the back side, okay? So I'm gonna take my tile and I'm gonna line it up here, okay? But it's actually interesting, they have some type of like a stick to them, so it sticks to the marble. So I think it's just like the shininess of it. So you really wanna get that close. Exactly. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now what we'll do is we'll take our level. Actually, it's still level. There. Okay. So we'll take our level, and I just want to like extend this line. You see, like this. So we're gonna line this up, and I'm gonna draw the line. So now we'll take our square and just line it up on that line. Draw across. And you have to press pretty hard here because you want it to really cut through all the layers. And that's why having a box underneath is quite important. Yeah, perfect. Apart.
The corner one actually has to be cut differently, so it actually has to be cut on this edge here, not across like this. So this one I actually kind of made a mistake here. Okay, I actually want to wrap this around so that it looks like a real tile. So I'm like marking this and then the extra to wrap it as well. Press it in, press. So because it's like, you know, I peel that one off, I'm super nervous that I handled it too much, so I'm really pressing it in as much as I can. So far this is looking amazing, right? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna fill in these gaps here with all like the leftover tiles. It actually turns out that I need another box for the other side. I just didn't calculate it properly, but I'm just gonna cut these small pieces so like we can see how it looks like at least one side done. So I actually think I'm thinking about this out loud, and I think the easiest way to do this is to maybe cut one tile out at a time. So let me just like try that with a few tiles and see. Okay, so I'm gonna fill this one in now. So what I'll do is I'll take one of these scrap tiles and I'll try and keep the group line in. Okay, and then remembering that somehow our tile, our marble like acts as an adhesive, this tile should roughly line up with this tile. So I'm approximately gonna line up my speed square there. That would be okay. Let's see. Yeah, and that looks good. Like I'm glad I cut that down or made it big. Stick it on. If you stick a piece on and it's crooked, don't worry. Just use a utility knife to peel it off and stick it on again. is it even a DIY project if you don't have to go to the hardware store at least once? So if you are interested in these, they do have a lot of different patterns. Like this one's kind of cool too down here with the herringbone. I made a mistake with this tile because I didn't cut the mat properly. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually cut the tile out. The only thing that I might do differently next time is actually wrap this underneath because this line is a little bit uneven. You can't tell from far away, but like I did wrap it on this side and I think it looks really clean that way. What I want to mention is that it is also safe for the fireplace surround. It's safe for the backsplash for your oven too. So just make sure to head over on to Spartel's website and read it if you're concerned and you have any questions. But like, I love this. Like, yes, even in person. Like, I know sometimes things look better on video, but even in person, this looks amazing. And it was under $100, totally doable for any DIY level. So I hope you love it. I totally do, and my mom does too, which is the best part. And I can't believe what a difference this peel and stick tile makes. It is such a huge transformation in under $100 in just a few hours. And my daughter is just as excited. I think that this is a project that really anyone can do, any skill level, as long as you have a steady hand. So join me next time for our next budget DIY.